What is up, everybody? Welcome to BoomFactory Live. Boom! Where the booms just keep on hitting and hitting. Come on. Double streaming for you today. We're on Facebook and YouTube. BoomFactory Live. Come on, share the broadcast. Let everybody know about it. We got a lot to cover tonight. But first thing we got to do, first order of business, I would like everybody that is here with us. I know it is fresh on the broadcast, but if you are here with us in the chat, I would love for everybody to wish Mrs. Ninehouse, Joe's mom. Joe's our producer here at the show. It's Joe's mom's birthday. If everybody could give Mrs. Ninehouse a birthday wish, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much on behalf of BoomFactory Live. Mrs. Ninehouse, happy birthday to you. All right, guys, let's get on with the show. Got a lot of stuff to highlight tonight. We got a first down segment tonight, guys. We have an interview with Tyler Hitt, HGA, hybrid grading approach. The new graders on the block, guys. We got a lot more than that too. We've got a card show coverage, woo, and an artist spotlight tonight. So hang in there with us, guys. We got a lot to throw at you. First thing we're gonna cover, what's happened since the last episode, guys. Like I always tell you, we try to go live as consistently as possible, but we got other things to do in our daily lives and our jobs, so we try and get to you guys every couple weeks. A lot happens in between episodes. I just want to cover a couple of the things. So one of the awesome things that's happened is LeBron James. He reached 800 career 25-point games. That nobody else in NBA history has done. That's freaking amazing. Also, too, little local news, BoomFactory Live. Our new Facebook page hit 200 likes, and we're at 110 subscribers on YouTube now, so we surpassed the 100 subscriber mark on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Boom, right? Trevor Bauer signed with the Dodgers. Come on! Boom! Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's rookie card, PSA 10 Bumblebee rookie card for over 45 grand, guys. $45,000 for a Rock rookie PSA 10. That's crazy. Andrew Benintendi traded to the Royals. New face in KC. Kid's got skills, telling you. And on the same day that the players reported to spring training, the Padres landed Fernando Tatis Jr. to a mega 14-year, $340 million contract, guys. And just recently, Carson Wentz to the Colts. Boom! Tons of stuff. And wait, I think I might be missing something here. Oh, wait, that's right. The Patriots won the Super Bowl. Boom, Tom Brady. Come on, the GOAT, Tom Brady. That's going to lead us right into our first segment of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's called First Down. I hope you enjoy it. Check it out. The 2020 football season just concluded with Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, Florida a few weeks back, and victorious for his 7th time and 10 trips to the greatest show on turf is this year's Super Bowl MVP, Tom Brady. That's right, the GOAT has done it again, and yes, I'm finally saying it, the GOAT, Tom Brady. I'm finally jumping on the train. He is the greatest quarterback that I have ever seen play the game. And that's just my personal opinion, but everyone, this guy isn't even done playing yet. Let me throw you all some stats. Almost 7,000 completions, 580 plus touchdown passes, a 97.3 passer rating over a 20-year career with almost 80,000 yards in the air. And now, more personal NFL championships than any NFL franchise has. Boom! Tom spent 20 years with the Patriots, leading them to 9 Super Bowl appearances and 6 NFL titles. Then, in what everyone considered a very shocking twist, Tom decided to not re-sign with the Patriots and make the move to Tampa Bay and the Bucs for the 2020 season. In 2019, the Bucs were just 7-9, finishing 3rd in the AFC South after 2 straight seasons prior, where they had came in dead last in the division. But this season, the Bucs With the acquisition of Tom Brady and company, we're about to make something special happen. Bringing Gronk out of retirement, taking a risk on Antonio Brown, and where did this Leonard Fournette guy come from? A beautifully orchestrated season. With Brady at the helm, the Bucs managed to finish 2020 at 11-5, catapulting Tom Brady to his 10th Super Bowl appearance, and Tom lit it up, going 21 for 29 with 201 yards and 3 touchdown passes, leading his team to a Super Bowl victory and his 7th NFL championship. Like the man or not, this year was definitely a historic one to say the least, and couldn't have been written any better. A season to remember. But why stop pitching Brady to you there? This man was the 1997 national champ, on the 2000s All-Decade team, a 3-time NFL passing yards leader, 4-time NFL passing touchdown leader, the 2009 Comeback Player of the Year, a 14-time Pro Bowling, 3-time NFL MVP in pocket passing, supermodel Marion, and now the 7-time NFL Super Bowl champion. Boom! Tom Brady, the GOAT. That's right, he's earned that respect from me, and hopefully I pitched you a couple good reasons to like the guy too. Congratulations, Tom Brady, on your historic season. Congrats on becoming Super Bowl 55 MVP, and most of all, congratulations on your 7th Super Bowl title. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the first down. Please like and subscribe for more BoomFactory related content, and let me know your thoughts about this segment in the comments below. All right, there it is, first down. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. That's our first segment of the night. Just real quick shout out to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Pelly, we got Ultimate Pastime, BP in the house, Cervantes, Platinum D in the house. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Saya, David Herbert, The Kosh, everybody over on Facebook. I really do appreciate it. We're going to get to our HGA interview with Tyler in just a second here. Just a second, I wanted to let you guys know that we are doing a giveaway tonight. Tyler and HGA have been kind enough to donate a $100 Visa gift card. Hopefully you guys use it on some grading services, but it's up to you. A $100 Visa gift card. And we are also giving away an Apache card storage case courtesy of Joe's Hobby Garage. All you have to do is ask Tyler some questions in the comments. We're only going to be able to get to a couple of them tonight, but don't worry, if we don't get to your questions, you're still entered for the giveaways. You got a chance at that $100 gift card and the Apache storage case coming your way in just a minute, guys. So Tyler, we're going to be bringing him on in just a second here, guys. He's with HGA. It's the hybrid grading approach. They are the new card graders on the block. This should be a really fun interview. I'm going to give Tyler an opportunity to introduce his product to you guys and to my community. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is my interview with Tyler Hitt. We're going live with him in just a second. Check it out, guys. What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the show the new guy on the grading block, the founder of HGA, Hybrid Grading Approach. That's hybridgrading.com, Mr. Tyler Hitt. Tyler, thank you so much for coming to the show tonight. Really do appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Or me.
No problem, man. No problem. How things been going?
Good, busy.
Yeah,
Very
very,
busy.
very busy man. Very busy man. Thank you for giving us the time tonight. I really do appreciate it. I was really looking forward to having you on the show. I love that there's somebody new out here in the grading. I keep saying on the grading block. I know you guys are under an intense microscope right now because you guys are the new guys, and new is very difficult for some people to accept. So I thought I'd bring you on the show tonight, let you introduce your company to everybody, and just kind of explain a little bit about what you do. So with that said, I hand you the mic for a couple seconds if you want to introduce yourself and your company.
Yeah, we're hybrid grading approach. Honestly, just trying to give collectors another third option. Got tired, last year had some issues with my own experiences with the grading. Times got longer, inaccuracies, and my cards coming back. And really, I just got with my team and realized that there is a better way to do this, and there's a more fun way to do it, and there's a more precise way to do it. So we implemented a lot of changes when we came into the grading world. We have 3 major changes that we brought to the grading world.
Very nice, very nice. And of those 3 changes that you brought to the grading world, I assume that one of them is the AI, and that's everybody's number one question. Just from polling together with people over the last couple weeks, knowing I was going to interview you, they're all just kind of wondering, what is the AI? How does it work? I don't know if you want to give a little explanation of that technology.
Yeah, we just posted last night, I believe, or yesterday sometime, a description of the AI, a more complete description of how it works. So we do use scanners to scan in at a 3600, I believe, DPI resolution. Once it gets in there, the system that we built, we had to use a combination of actual algorithm producers, scanning and processing, digital producers, neural network, machine learning developers. So we had a bunch of people that have worked on this product over the past almost year. It wasn't just like one person. It wasn't me just be like, here, I'm going to build something. I've seen some other samples of stuff, and I mean, ours is very in-depth compared to anything that we've seen out there on the market. We're going to go into it more and more here in the future, but for right now, what we were able to release is what we released yesterday. It just kind of gives an overview of how it works, just how we scan them in, the way it measures it, the way we train the machine for what it to recognize and everything.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I was very busy preparing for the show yesterday, so I haven't been able to check that out yet. I'll make sure to. The latest interaction I had with your company was Thursday and Friday, trying to get some grading submissions in, man. But I was not quick enough. They sell out so fast.
Yeah, they do. It's not anything that we've foreseen. We always, when I opened this, we started with 800 cards per week, and I was like, okay. So the first week we sold out in 3.5 days. I was like, all right, that's about where I figure we'll be. It'll take 3-4 days every week to sell out. Once after the first week, got some cards back in people's hands. I mean, the next week we sold out in 1 hour and 41 minutes, I think. And that was with a 17-minute downtime at the beginning because it didn't actually launch. So we've had our growing pains for sure. The third week we sold out in 14 minutes. The fourth and fifth week we sold out in under 3 minutes both weeks.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And that says a lot. I mean, obviously the demand is there. And
right.
I think,
yeah, it's definitely there.
I think it goes back a lot to what you were talking about at the opening there. A lot of people have the same concerns and are kind of sick and tired of the same things that you were. It's just awesome that you had the resources to put all this together and bring it to life. It takes a team. Like I keep hearing you say team.
Yeah, it was definitely not me. I mean, already at this early point, we've been open for 5 weeks now. And our team, between the people in-house and our developers, staff on the background, we're at around 41 employees right now already.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you. Lots of work that goes into it. I mean, sure as you know, I mean, with your business, I mean, a lot more work goes into something than people realize. It took us almost a year to get this launched off the ground. I didn't do any reports or, I didn't update anybody, letting them know where we were on progress. I wanted to come out when we were ready, and that's what we did. When we came out, we were ready to go. So we thought, we weren't expecting this demand, and so we're having some little bugs on the website and stuff. But for the most part, we're pretty happy with where we are. There's still a lot of improvement. We're continued. I'm on Facebook all day, every day, reading comments, good, bad, negative, indifferent. trying to see what people were asking for, and we're implementing changes. One of our big changes that's coming up for this upcoming week is we're going to be implementing a new queue system. We reached out to one of the largest queue developers, and we have big meetings with them tomorrow to go ahead and start trying to implement that for Thursday and Friday.
Wow, that's awesome. So is that something where you're trying to get people to actually be able to load a certain size order and have it ready to go so that when they're released, it's just boom, you're in order, you submit your cards?
Yes. So it's pretty much will work like a waiting room, kind of like Ticketmaster or any of the other big companies. You'll log in, they'll give you a spot in line.
Awesome.
And then as soon as 2 o'clock hits, or 5 o'clock on Thursday now, it'll go ahead and start letting you in by your number, go ahead and let you complete your order. So that way, one, it's not taken up. So last week, we had the issue with server issues. We were running off 18 servers already versus our initial week 1, we were at 1 server. Last week, we were at 18 servers. This week, we bumped to 36 servers. Servers were no issue. We did have some database issues because yesterday alone, we had over 70,000 visitors on our website.
Wow.
Something we were not expected to see a month into our business. At least none of us expected that. So it's great to see the turnout. I mean, we have, haters, we got lovers, we got them all in between. We're new to the block. We understand we are a fight against the big dogs. But, 70,000 visitors in one day, it's pretty impressive. We're more than happy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats again, man. Congrats again. So quality and customer service are one of the things that I've loved about everything I've seen from you on social media so far. You are right on top of it. Any issue, any praise, even just before we started talking, my friend request, boom, you were right on top of it for me, and very responsive, you and your team getting all this set up. I thank you for that. But going back a little bit to the process of the actual grade itself and talking about quality control, you kind of explained to us the whole AI process and how that works in a brief summary. From there, before it goes to slab, is there any human eyes interaction touch that goes into the grading process before a final grade is given?
Yes, there is. So once it goes through cleaning, which is just literally a basic wipe down, just for the scanners. After that, it goes into the analyzation phase and the grading phase. After that, it goes through 2 QA people to make sure that it's we are getting, but we've ran thousands of cards through as we were setting it up. So we do have a pretty extensive network and database, but we make sure it goes through 2 people at least that have graded cards and have tons of experience in this field. So it does go through 2 graders' eyes.
Nice.
Before it ever. And then after that, it goes into label printing. And every label we have is custom designed and custom printed. So we've had a couple issues with them going out the door wrong. We've now implemented 2 QCs after labeling, after they're done. So where it goes through 2 checks now, so that issue should be completely resolved. So it's making the process a little longer for us, but we want 100% accuracy.
And anybody who's graded with Beckett or PSA knows. I used to take in group submissions for my Facebook group, and I'm actually dealing right now with a mislabeled card. So it happens all the time. We'd rather that Topps Chrome Gold Vlad be in there than the the one that it is, but it's just one of those things that happen. And going back to how I started this, I just love how on top of you guys are at addressing issues and taking care of the customers. The little bit of interaction that I've seen from you guys has just been amazing. And I'm not in any way trying to put down the customer service of any of the other companies, but it's just one of those things that us graders, people that grade cards all the time, we know is lacking, the
Right.
response rate and stuff like that. So you're talking about your labels, your custom labels. So you offer a team match, a card match, or a neutral color right now?
That's correct. Yeah. So the neutral is just, it's a basic black or white with a little bit of, variation in there. With the team match, it's whatever jersey the team's wearing in the card. So if it's Lakers, then it's going to be purple, yellow. If it's Chicago Cubs, it's going to be the red and blues. So we all can do that. Now we also offer the card match, which has become our most popular. So if somebody sends in a red-green optic of a Kyler Murray, it's going to be red and green. It's going to match the red-green optic. So it just, whatever the card is, the actual variation on the card and colors of the card we match.
That's awesome. That's actually one of my favorite things about the cards is, or the slabs themselves, is the way that they make the cards pop with those team colors. And I really feel like they're one of the best looking slabs out there on the market right now. It's just amazing. With that said, do you guys have any like future works for the labels? Like any type of parallel matching with like card stock or anything like that you guys are planning on doing?
Yeah, we have a lot more ideas in our head, and that's something that we're always going to try to do is always listen. We've got a lot of people saying, hey, can you do tiger prints? Can you do the zebras? Absolutely. You know, we have designers working around the clock. I mean, like I said, our publicity is so high right now, it's hard to keep up with all the wants and needs of everybody, but we're trying. I've only got 40 employees, so people have to understand I'm not at 100 employees yet. So we're hiring people left and right. My developing team they're going from 12 this week to they're trying to get to 20 people. Which I put a lot on everybody around me. Like, hey, let's get this done. You know, I want to be the best. I want to provide the best service, the best customer service. So we're constantly trying to improve. But yes, on the labels, we have all kinds of ideas, and we want to do tie dyes. We want to be able to do hollows. So we got a lot up our sleeves that we're going to continue to open and release for people.
Awesome. I just wishful thinking, like a perfect tin label in like a gold vinyl superfractor type stock would be awesome, or like to match your 101 superfractor, you know. I just very appealing, the whole concept. And I think it's one of the real awesome options that you guys are offering.
Yeah, we're still in the early stages, so I mean, nothing's out of the question. Like I said, if that's a want or a need by a customer, hey, we're all for it. We're here to provide a service to you all.
It's awesome, and thank you for thinking about us.
Absolutely.
So, kind of getting back to the submission process, you guys, sold out in 2-3 minutes on Friday night. Everybody wants to know how many submissions, Q system or not, how many submissions are you guys planning on taking next week?
I think next week we're going to jump to around 2,800. So it'll be 1,400 on Thursday and 1,400 on Friday. As of this week, we're separated into 2 submissions. We've had some people of different religions reach out to us and felt like they were kind of outed. It was never done on purpose. We never realized we'd sell out in minutes. We always thought it'd be days to fill up. But, Thursday at 5, it also helps some of our overseas customers that are trying to get in from, from Europe and Asia. So, it opens up some more markets at different times.
Nice. Is there any tips that you have for the viewers at home as far as, how to increase your chances of getting your submission in? Other than the obvious, go create an account. Can you build your queue now without the queue system? Can you kind of build your cart now and get your submission order ready to go?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can get in there, create your account, and start your submission. It'll let you go to the first page, which will let you input all your cards. But our goal is by Thursday to have the new queue system put in to where it's not going to overload the system, to where there's going to be 5, 10, 15 people in at a time actually processing orders. So you won't have to worry about that.
That's awesome. And if you could give us a quick overview of your pricing and lead time system, the way it's set up right now.
We have 10 days for $55, and it's pricing $55. Yeah, making sure. Yep, 10 is $55, 30 days is $35, and 60 days is $20. We have some bulk pricing on that, and we're having to amend that for the short term because we took our submissions down to a maximum of 20 per order, so that way more people can go ahead and get some submissions in.
Yeah, that should help.
Yeah, and so what we're going to do is just to make sure that people will get the same bulk price, and we're going to scale them back down. So there's going to be a level at 10. If you send 10 cards in, you'll get a break, and then if you send the maximum of 20, you'll get another break. So we're going to also adjust the bulk pricing.
Nice. Now, one of the biggest comments that I keep getting from everybody and keep seeing popping up over and over on the groups and stuff like that is the pricing. You guys are a new company. A lot of people are going, oh, why are they charging what they're charging? I truly feel like the customization and the customer service, it speaks for itself. But I just wanted to kind of give you an opportunity to address that. You're a new company. You guys are coming in and trying to be competitive with Beckett and PSA. Why should everybody trust their cards with you for these service levels at this pricing? Let us know what you think.
Okay. The reason we charge what we charge is we now have 11 steps that our cards go through. So you think by the time it goes through 11 steps, I mean, it's a lot of process. A lot of the other companies, we have more steps in our process. Adding AI actually added steps into the actual grading process. It doesn't really take away. Most companies still go through 2 graders, where we go through an AI or a scanning and then an AI. And we also have a cleaning process. So we have 3 people right there that now are added to our queue system versus, just going straight from, research and ID to grading to slabbing. So we have more steps in our process, just to make sure everything's customizable, and it's more accurate. Our AI is, we've not really had an issue with the AI. We've had more issues with the labels than anything.
Right. and those are some great arguments for why people should go with you guys. The AI alone, to me, it's new technology. It's mesmerizing. I'm into that type of thing. So I'm all open for change. I'm all open for especially technology. And in the card community, there's really not much to it, but you're introducing something new and innovative, and it's awesome. Getting onto the slabs themselves, another question that a lot of people have asked me to talk to you about is the actual slabs. Security, legitimacy of what's inside, that type of thing. How do they compare to PSA, BGS? Everybody keeps throwing stuff like that at me. So you want to talk about the slabs a little bit?
Yeah, well, one of the comments that I've been seeing a lot is they look cheap, they look fake, or people just assuming that they're junk. Our thickness is right between BGS and PSA, so it's not as thick and grandpa-like, I feel like, with BGS, but it's not as thin and flimsy as PSA. Somehow, I've seen a couple of review videos of it where they're actually weighing the different slabs. Ours actually weighs more than BGS, although it's thinner and quite a bit thinner. But ours are very durable compared to everybody else's. I mean, you can take it, throw it, you're not going to damage it whatsoever. But no, we've developed them it took 4.5 months to develop. We've got patents on them. They interlock, they're stacking. Our cases are top of the line. Once people get them in their hand and they start looking at them, they're like, okay, you can watch a lot of other review videos and everybody's like, oh, these are our favorite. And that's what we want to go for. I mean, I can see in pictures, where people are like, oh, they just look clear, they don't look expensive. But when you get them in your hand, it's a whole different feel. It's a polypropylene, so it's a lot more expensive too than what these other companies are using.
And I can't wait to get a couple of them in my hand. I'm queued up, I'm ready to go. So Thursday I'll be trying again to get a couple out there and get them back in my hand. But just to kind of help you out there, I haven't held one in my hand, but just the look, the aesthetics of them, like I said, I feel like it's the best looking slab out there on the market. That's my opinion. So hey, kudos to you guys for what you guys have done there with that. Moving on from that, I seen that you guys are grading all of the major sports. Do you guys have any plans in the future to move on to gaming cards, Magic, Pokemon, things like that?
We do. We're probably around 3.5, 4 weeks out on MTG and the rest of the gaming cards. The only thing that's kept us is, there are some different variations and, some different variations in the cards that we wanted to scan a lot more of just to make sure that the AI is accurate with it all. So we're just, doing our due diligence, scanning, just trying to find out if we can find any bugs in the system before we go live with it.
I'm not a huge gaming card collector, but I can't wait to see what the custom labels look like with those things.
We have some minor changes coming out for them.
Yeah, I bet. I can't wait to see. So, here's another huge question everyone keeps throwing at me. Is there going to be I've noticed that you have a serial number system on the back of your guys' slabs for the cards. Are you guys going to be making a pop report available for everyone to view?
We're looking for it to be ready Tuesday. We'll see where we're at with that because I know I've got a lot of my developers right now tied up in the queue system. It's one of the things it's almost ready. It's being built. We were waiting until we were about a month in, to get more data as cards are being graded because it's really hard to really get a true feel of the whole pop report system when we're just putting one card in, one card here because it's really, until we get up enough cards when everybody does it, they're like, oh, pop one. Now everything's on. So really, it doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. It will in the future, but we should have it hopefully ready to go Tuesday or Wednesday. The QR codes will bring you right to the page. You'll be able to click on pop reports on the head at the top and then type in your serial code. The serial codes are on the back.
Awesome. Awesome. And I just want to step aside real quick here. I just want to remind the chat, go ahead and leave your questions for Tyler in the comments. We're going to take one or two of them in just a minute here. We got the $100 Visa gift card giveaway. Thank you so much, Tyler, for providing that for the chat tonight. Really do appreciate it. So you guys put those questions for Tyler in the chat, and we'll get to them in just a minute. I got just one more question for him before we get to that, maybe two tops. One of the things I keep bringing up is how I love all the new technology that you and your company are introducing to us. I was watching an interview that you did not too long ago, about a week ago, and I heard you bring up something that I thought was really cool. I heard, and this might just be a rumor from you talking with the gentleman, but that you guys actually plan on possibly making the scans of the cards available to the customers?
Yeah, 100%. Now that's going to be another 4 to 6 months before that's all done. Once the scans are done, now it's populating them, pulling them out, attaching them to the new system or to our workflow automation system, and then attaching it to the emails to get them to the customers. That is something 100% that we want to be able to do. So that way they'll fully be able to know exactly why their card was graded, what it was graded, and there's no questions. You'll know exactly why your card was a 8 or a 9, not just that now you can see the subgrades and we're using AI, but in the future we want you to be able to see, like, it'll actually circle the indentations in the card, the off center. It'll be able to show you what's wrong with it.
That's amazing. I think that's something that's going to put you guys a step above everybody right there. I mean, actually getting to see your review of your card.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, right now, everybody's having to take somebody's word for it. Now you're taking our AI's word for it, but we want to be able to show you what our AI sees.
Yeah.
So the faster we can get it out, the better it is for us too. But it's a pretty in-depth process for them to be able to, get the scans, show it, make it, circle it, be able to pull it back out, attach it to the customer's file. So there's just a lot of data processing on the backside of it. Right.
And my last question I got for you before we get to those chat comments and questions, secondary market. I've been seeing the cards pop up. They seem to be doing well. What have you seen? What are your observations of the secondary market with your cards compared to BGS and PSA?
Right now, it's very favorable. I mean, it looks very favorable to us. Our 9.5s are, in a lot of cases, right there with the PSA 10s. So they're outselling the BGS 9.5s. We're still early on. I mean, I think I've seen about 50, 60 sales so far. We're still early on. I'd like to say, yes, we're going to be the highest. We're going to be worth the most. We're the most accurate. I think we got the best looking slabs. I mean, I don't see why in the future we won't be the best. Right now, the prices are showing that. We don't know if they'll hold. Right now, right. It's a limited supply out there, but also, we had 30,000 cards loaded into our system this past week. Only 2,200 got to get through. There's obviously a huge demand, whether it be for the product, whether it be just for another grading company or whatever it is. Maybe they just want it for their PC, for their slabs, because they look awesome.
Yeah.
So hopefully, there's enough demand out there that keeps our prices high, because that's one thing we want. We want to make it valuable for our customers. We also want it to look good for our customers in case they keep them. So, right now it looks very favorable.
And that's my observation too, from what I've seen. I mean, it seems like you guys are competing. You guys are the new guys. It is a hot thing. Like you said, there's not much of it out there yet, but there are a couple thousand of them out there, and they seem to be doing really, really, really good, man. Really good.
Yeah.
So awesome. Well, thank you for for hitting on all those points for me. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move over into the comments here, and we're just going to take a question or two for you, and then I don't want to tie up your whole night, so we'll let you get on the way. I'm going to go over to, let's see here. I'm going to go to Facebook and see what I can find. Daniel Betts from Facebook is asking if you could send in BGS or PSA slabs and have HGA crack and regrade them.
We do. It's included right in our same pricing. We don't charge anything extra.
Don't charge anything extra, huh? That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's something I did not know. Let's see here.
Our pricing, we just try to make it as simplistic as possible.
And then we've got Michael Pellegrino over on YouTube, and he is asking, he's got two. It's how much is the bulk rate discount, and what is the best way to get in a bulk submission?
Right now, because this was the past week, it dropped from on the 10-day. It was 55, then 50, and then 45, and it started at 20 cards and then 50 cards. This week we're going to scale it back to where it's 10 cards and then 20 cards. Still the same pricing, and then with the 30 days, it's 10 cards will go down to I think 31, and then 20 cards will hit down to 27. On the 60-day, there is no price drop right now.
And that's, you got your 20 card cap that you guys are instituting, so that you're just rolling everything back to reflect that. Awesome. Yep. Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I mean, I've got like so much stuff. There's tons of questions in the chat here, tons of comments. I've got to get back to the show though. I don't want to keep you all night. I know you got the kids there, and you know, you've got a life too. You've been working all day. You just got home right before this thing, huh?
I absolutely did. Down at the new building, getting everything done, working morning to night every day.
Well, one thing I like to do just before I conclude an interview is I like to hand the microphone back to you, just give you one more chance to plug your company. So if you want to take a minute or two just to give everybody some information, the mic's all yours.
We just appreciate everybody's support. Anything bad or negative that's said, usually there's 2 or 3 people coming back defending us, whether it's just, hey, give them a chance or whatever, you know. We've made some mistakes early. It's label mistakes, very correctable. When people have brought mistakes to us, I've refunded their whole orders. I pay for the shipping back, and then we get it overnighted right back to them. If I make a mistake, I promise you I'll stand behind it 100%. So all I ask is that people just, with an open mind, you know, give us a chance here in the future. Just stick with us. If you don't want to try us now, just follow us.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Tyler. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you having me.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for my interview with Tyler Hitt, but we've got more in store for you. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, Tyler Hitt, HGA grading or hybridgrading.com. Tyler, thanks again for joining us tonight. I really do appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and guys watching at home, if you like what you saw tonight, be sure to leave some comments below for me to check out later. Get your entries in. I'm going to do the giveaway tomorrow like we've been doing in the future. Don't go anywhere. We have our first ever artist spotlight coming up. It's with Tim Carroll. This guy does magic, and he brings baseball cards to life one cut at a time. Check out this segment. I really do appreciate it. Thanks you again, Tyler. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Box, and you're watching Boom Factory Live's Artist Spotlight. For this week's Artist Spotlight, I wanted to introduce the Boom Squad to Tim Carroll. Tim is a unique artist that brings baseball cards to life, one cut at a time. Inspired by an artistic background through high school and college, Tim transformed his love for the game and cards into his first masterpiece. Trading commons in the closet for a Honus Wagner was his goal, and Tim got right to work. Hundreds of hours examining, cutting, placing, and gluing each piece of the card, one at a time, into its unique position, Tim's works of art are priceless, and the craftsmanship speaks for itself. This full-time teaching, father of 3 school-aged children, wasn't cutting any corners on his road to success. After garnering some attention from the first work of art, the T206 Honus Wagner, Tim reached back into his childhood and started using other objects to create pieces of art as well. And by the fall of 2016, Tim had left his teaching profession behind to cut cards full-time. With what has now become a consistent 2-year waitlist for his unique works of art, Tim has developed a massive portfolio of amazing one-of-a-kind masterpieces. Making each card only once, you'd better get on that waitlist for the card you want before it's gone forever. Sometimes Tim will spend hundreds of hours on one particular piece. His craftsmanship and skill with the cards is like no other in the industry, truly setting his artwork at an elite level among collectors. In 2019, Tim's artwork got the call to the hall when he was commissioned to remake a 1955 Sandy Koufax rookie card for the interactive Shoebox Treasures exhibit in Cooperstown. A truly iconic card, this amazing work of art will be displayed for many years to come. Tim's works of art, which anyone can view on timcarrollart.com, exhibit a wide array of players from the Shohei Ohtani Superfractor to the 1952 Mickey Mantle rookie card. And be sure to check out Tim on social media. His Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram are at timcarrollart. I really hope you all enjoyed BoomFactory Live's first Artist Spotlight. And if it's your first time seeing Tim's artwork, I really hope you find it as extraordinary as I do too. I'd really love to hear what you think about this segment in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, and please subscribe to BoomFactory Live for more BoomFactory related content. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. BoomFactory Live Artist Spotlight, Tim Carroll. Boom! Tim does amazing work, guys, amazing work. Known Tim for a few years. He's definitely a very unique artist, and his artwork speaks for itself. Check him out, timcarrollart.com, ladies and gentlemen. And he's also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Really awesome guy to give a follow to. So I suggest you guys do that. All right, one last thank you to Tyler, HGA. That was an awesome interview, guys. I finally caught my breath so we can get back to you here. All right, don't go anywhere. We got one final segment for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we come and close this bad boy out, there was a card show in Garden Grove just a couple weeks back at Aristocrats. Bill Simpson's the man. Come on. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. The Aristocrats card show. Hope you enjoy. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Box with BoomFactory Live. We're here at Aristocrats Sports Card and Memorabilia Show in Garden Grove, California. Check it out.
Bill Simpson, I've been a collector for, 30 years or so, since '89. Mark knows we used to set up out at Frankenson's.
Yep.
And had the business, and I've done cards from time to time, but never at this level. So this has been a pleasant surprise today. I thank everybody that's showing up and come out, all the dealers and all the people that are buying, because it's been a great, great day. And we'll do it again.
what's up, everybody? This is Box. We're leaving the Aristocrat trading card and memorabilia show in Garden Grove. We had a blast here today. Hope you guys can come down to the next one. Hope to see you there.
All right, I'm out.
All right, there it is, the Aristocrats card show. Boom, Garden Grove. Very nice show in SoCal, guys. If you know me personally, you know my back was a little messed up. We tried to make as much magic as we could happen there. That show was amazing. I can't wait to go back to the next one healthy and just hit up on some of those amazing cards that were there and available. If you guys have a chance, Bill Simpson, Aristocrats, they have another show coming up. I'm not exactly sure the date, but they have announced it. We plan on covering a whole bunch of stuff like that in the future, guys. Local card show spotlights. If you guys want your card show to be featured on the show, hit me up at boomfactorylive@gmail.com. We can discuss that. Okay, so we got another episode coming up in just a couple weeks, guys. Episode 5. Can you believe it? 5. The milestone 5. But I'm really, really excited about it, guys. We're going to have maybe another man cave episode, another artist spotlight. We got a lot of things in store for you guys, so be sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Tyler of HGA for that great interview tonight. Thank you to Tim Carroll for sharing your beautiful artwork with us, and thank you again to Bill for opening up your doors. The Garden Grow Show, it was amazing. Thank you so much for inviting BoomFactory Live, UPL, and all of our community in. A special shout out to Joe's Hobby Garage for all the help in the production of the show, as always. And then I wanted to give a real special shout out to Little Box, my boy Evan, for helping with some camera work on the card show. Thank you so much, bud. You know Daddy loves ya. He's going to love me for that one, let me tell you. Special thank you to the viewers at home. You guys rock. I could not do any of this without you. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more Boom Factory related content. Remember, keep collecting fun. Happy birthday, Joe's mom. Happy birthday to you. One final time. Box out.